Hello everybody and welcome to Bathmat Reviews, where today we are going to be talking about Transformers Legacy Windblade. Now, Windblade is probably my favorite female Transformer. It'll, maybe, I don't know. At least in design, that is for sure. I love Windblade's design. It is so cool. You see, I'm a very simple man. Give a cool design, and then add a lightsaber. That's just like already just like that's already like multiplying how much I'm gonna like them by like at least 30. So like, yeah, and so she's definitely my favorite female looking Transformer at least, and she is really cool just in general. I guess it depends on the version to be exact, but I'd say she's probably my favorite. And yeah. Unfortunately, she's never had a what I would consider to be a perfect toy. Her best looking one being I think it's her original toy, which is kind of crazy. Which is the not Thrilling 30s. I think it was Generations. Yeah. The Generations one. That's my personal favorite looking one, but it also has some pretty big problems. But as far as the figure itself goes, this is probably the best Windblade figure that we've gotten. And it's good. like, I have a couple of nitpicks that I would like to be, like, I would like a better Windblade figure, but this is a very good figure in general. And, yeah. So, box review. We got the box. Here's the box. It's got Windblade in her jet mode. You got Cyberverse Universe Windblade, Transformers Legacy, Transformers, Takara Generations. You got that artwork there. You got Windblade, 16 steps. And then you got some cool artwork of Windblade on the top. There's nothing important on the bottom. There's nothing important. And that's about it. Oh no! She almost fell into the abyss. AKA under my desk. So, yeah. Windblade's design is very cool. It is, the first, so Windblade was designed as, like there was like a series of fan polls that went out, and like you got to vote on what you'd want your Transformer to be. And then they all got combined into this character. So it was like, she's a female, it was like female, what she turned into, I think. I don't remember everything exactly. But it was like a series of things that you'd be like, oh yeah, I want this, this. Her design being red and black and stuff like that. That was all like voted on, which I think is pretty cool. And, yeah. So for accessories, she comes with two. She comes with, hold on, let's see if I can get this off. This fan thing, I guess. Her head crest can come off and she can hold it, and it's a fan, but it just looks weird without it being on like this. This is supposed to be part of her head. And so it's just, you can take it off if you want to and have her hold it like a fan, I guess, for some reason. But, yeah. And the much better one is her laser sword lightsaber thingy, and it is sick. Now, personally, I prefer when the blade is molded to be, like, the more sword-like beam instead of all energy wavy like this, but this serves a dual purpose, so I understand it. And this doesn't really bother me all that much. I just, prefer the other one. But yeah, it's really cool. You can do all sorts of sword poses, and it can even peg in right there on either side. So she can holster her sword there, which I think is cool. Now, articulation is pretty good. So you got full 360, technically speaking, except for the wings getting in the way. You got up that far. You got rotation, or not rotation, but up and down at the shoulder blade because... Or not shoulder blade, but shoulder pad. Because transformation, I guess. You got slightly under 90 degrees of bend, but just slightly. You got bicep rotation, you have a wrist rotation, you have a ball jointed head, so you can do all of the movement that you need there. You got a waist swivel, you got forward that far, and back that far. And you have out that far, and you have an ankle pivot. And you got some down, not really any up, but yeah. And you can, I guess, move the wings if you need that. So yeah, overall, some pretty standard articulation that is, good. It's standard for a reason. Now, size comparisons. Here she is with my previous review, Transformers Legacy Armada Optimus Prime. And this is not in his super mode because, quite frankly, I feel like this gives a... Like, the other one's just so much bigger that it's a little bit hard to, tell how... Like, it's hard to actually properly scale since you'd probably just see its leg. And here she is with Batman, who, as normal, is taller. Well, yeah. So now, let's get to transformation, because it's fairly simple, but pretty cool. I like it. It's a good Windblade transformation. Windblade has a fairly standard yet unique style of transformation for her that this does a good take on. So first, come to the back, flip down the nose cone, split this open. Now, I've seen a lot of people complain about this part of the backpack because it's just so square and bulky, which is fair. It doesn't bother me too much, but I would prefer if, it was slimmed down. But, it works fine, so it doesn't bother me too much. Extend those out, and then bring this up like that. And then you are just going to bring that all the way up, then clip that in, and close all that up. Then you take the wings and bring them down like that. Rotate the waist, then come up to the foot, or come down to the foot, I should say. Flip around the heel that also is the fin. Flip that around. Flip out the other two fins. Peg all that together and come up here and unpeg the back of the legs and bring this all forward and up and in. Come on. This part is a little finicky because of these. You gotta make sure that they're up and out of the way, because once you move that, suddenly everything works just right. Then you take all of this and bring it down, and then that will peg in. So down and peg that in. And then slot in the hands right here. I do wish they could fold away a bit better, but yeah. And you are done. And, oh, wait, I forgot. The sword can be stored in a bit of a cool way. You take it and then you plug this in right there and then peg that in and make sure everything's locked in. Now it has some so it can whoosh around and all that. And it also has some landing gear, which is quite tight on mine, but it is slowly getting looser. So that's nice. And yeah, overall, pretty cool. Oh, and rotate these forward so that you have the turbines. Or up like that if you want. Either way. I'm pretty sure like she can switch between the two for different stuff. I don't know. But yeah. And so that's about it. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what characters I should review next, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Oh, and Happy National Women's Day, I guess. That's not why I did this, but it was a happy coincidence. Bye. Whoosh.